Chapter. And what a better way to spend it but right here in my very own home sweet home. And before anything else, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to click on the subscribe button and also make sure to hit the notification bell to get updates on my upcoming vlog episodes. For today's episode, actually, I was thinking of a special year-ender. What really happened in 2020? What are the learnings that we have for this year? Aminin natin, masyadong mabilis na nangyari ang 2020. And a lot of us would say that nothing really happened in 2020 because last March, COVID-19 or the coronavirus hit the whole world and everybody's affected. And we had the lockdown. So, walang nakapag-travel, walang masyadong ganap na nangyari. So, feeling natin 2020 parang wala. It's nothing. But then again, for me, when I was reflecting, when I was doing the outline for this vlog episode, feeling ko there are a lot of very precious learnings for 2020. And come 2021, feeling ko itong learnings ko ng 2020 madadala ko moving forward to the brand new 2021. So let me share these learnings sa inyo, mga stars. My top 10 learning for 2020, because we had the lockdown last March 17th, I realized that I had a lot of spare time to read my books. Actually, when I was decluttering, I realized that I have a lot of unread books, purchased books, never been read. And I used this opportunity to read books. Here are some of the books that I read during this year. This is the brand new one, Ikabog by J.K. Rowling. Of course, my favorite, Mariah Carey, The Meaning of Mariah Carey. And this one I'm reading right now, Becoming by Michelle O. And A Promised Land by Barack Obama. Diba? So, feeling ko I had a lot of time to read aside from watching YouTube and watching Netflix. So, feeling ko it enriched my imagination. Ako, I would really advise most especially the young ones, not just to rely on just watching TV. Iba pa rin ang nadudulot ng pagbabasa ng book because it widens your vocabulary and at the same time, talagang your imagination nyo nag-i-improve. So, I think that's one of the things that I would continue doing for 2021. And I truly hope that you guys do it as well. My number 9 learning actually for this year, I realized na super best friend nating lahat this year si Netflix. Tama ba? Super friend natin siya this year. Imagine a life during the quarantine without Netflix. So I think sobrang extra devastating yan. And this year, I realized my passion or my love for K-dramas or Korean novelas. I'm super in love with Yoon Bin. Of course. And Kim Yoo-soon, of course, of It's Okay Not to Be Okay. And sa babae naman, of course, the life of the unmarried or the life of an unmarried couple. Diba si Kim Hae-yi, super love natin siya and matching yung kanyang nakakakabog na background music. So I think we all fell in love or talagang na-in love tayo sa Korean novelas this year. Ako, that's something that I would want to continue for 2021 because I love how they write their stories. Not naman to compare it with the Filipino films or Filipino series. Pero I love the way they do their films or series and even the quality and the storyline and the production value. So, I super love it. And I'm a die-hard fan of Yoon Bin. Oh my God. My number 8 learning for 2020, and this is a common New Year's resolution of a lot of people, that is to actually lose weight. And this year, I realized that gaining weight is not so bad at all. And at the same time, losing weight is not something na palaging maganda. So, I think yung body shaming na tinatawag, hindi porket na nag-lose ka ng weight, maganda ka na. Hindi porket nang gain ka ng weight, hindi na siya maganda. What's more important is that you actually feel good within, you feel healthy, you're mentally healthy. So, sa akin, for all of you guys, tumaba ka man, pumayat ka man, it doesn't really matter. So, what's more important again is that you're okay within. So, that's a better New Year's resolution for 2021. My number 7, or my top 7th learning for this year is actually decluttering or declutter. I'm not pertaining about decluttering of your stuff at home, but for me this 2020, surprisingly, I've learned to remove or get away of toxic people in my life. I've actually broke up this year. Emotive kumukuha. I've actually broke up last May. That was my birthday month. And during the start of the quarantine, I was thinking that I cannot lose this special someone dahil na lockdown pa and feeling ko na mamamatay ako kakaisip. But surprisingly, no. It didn't happen at all. I felt that it was the perfect time. Diba? If the person is not treating you well, if the person is not treating you special, if you don't feel value at all, then don't stick with it. Diba? Stick with the people who values your importance in your life. So, that's it. So, wala nang hugot-hugot masyado. Diba? So, I wish you well. Okay? Nabi ko talaga. Okay. My number 6th learning for this year is save, save, save. I'm not the best or most reliable person on this topic, but this year, I realized the value of saving money. Considering that we're on lockdown and there are a lot of uncertainties until now, diba, sa employment natin, sa mga businesses, so hindi natin masabi. But because I'm working from home most of the time during the lockdown, then I was able to save money. So what I did is that I've actually saved up for a new insurance policies or additional insurance policies. So, AXA ba yan? Pru ba yan? So baka ibang ano yan, topic. Di ba Pauline? Di ba ano? Palaban? Di ba Erwin? So, but it's very important that you save. This is the time that you need to save money. So, trust me, it would really help you in the future. So, i-carry over mo na yun for 2020. Save, save, save. Number 5 learning for this year is, for me, ang tinatawag ko yung sharing is caring. No matter how difficult or challenging this year was, NANI? I realized that a lot of Filipinos are still very, very generous. And a lot of us actually demonstrated that because lahat, ang dami nating tragedies this year. Aside from the coronavirus, yung mga typhoon, si Typhoon Rolly, si Typhoon Ulysses, diba? Yung mga Taal volcano eruption. So, ang dami-dami. Pero, what I've learned this year, and if you have extra, it's actually better to share it with others. Why is that? Because considering if we're on a lockdown, nothing's happening outside, you're just home, you're not spending anything aside from the really essential stuff like your food, diba? Then might as well share it to those people who really need it this time around. And believe me, bumabalik siya ng tenfold. Proven and tested yan. Diba Evelyn, Del Socorro, Bates? Diba? So, sharing is caring, and I think that is a universal thing na hindi lang siya dapat resolution or hindi lang siya dapat for this year. It should be constant, diba? So, sharing is caring, mga stars. My number 4 learning for 2020, actually it's not learning, but it's something that I am constantly doing, but I think nakita ko yung importance niya more this year. That is actually praying. Faith. Prayers, a lot of that. Most especially that you're not doing a lot of things during the lockdown. Diba? Instead na magmukmuk ka and maging unproductive, then make sure that you pray, that you talk to Him. It makes a lot of difference. Diba? Most especially during this dark 2020 na sinasabi ng mga tao. Then, faith. We can only hold on to that. Mawala ng lahat, but faith should always be there. And carry that over to next year. Add it up with a lot of hope and a lot of love. Then it would make 2021 for sure a happier and better one. Number 3 is communication. Most especially communicating with your loved ones, with your family and friends. We may not be physically together, most especially this year, but marami ng apps, di ba? May Messenger, may Zoom, may Google Meet, may Microsoft thingy. Diba? So maraming ways to connect with our family and loved ones. And this year, I think it's extra special because you would know the people who value you the most. Yung konting pag-check lang, di ba? Yung konting pagkamusta, hi, hello, di ba? Wala namang bayad. Minsan mga only text naman and yung mga messaging. So, it means a lot and it really helps our mental stability. Di ba? So, I think kahit na mawala na yung pandemic, 2021, we should all make use of this technology and apps for the good and for the better, and so that we can still be connected with each other. Yahoo! My number 2 learning for this year, I realized that there are new things that I can do. Diba? Because this year, actually last end of Feb, I think, or March, I started doing this vlog. And I was really contemplating on doing it. Kasi I'm not sure if I'll able to sustain it. I'm not sure if there are people or audience who would actually want to listen to me and to what I have to say and what I have to offer in my channel. But I did it. And I think the pandemic situation pushed me further to do it regularly because I feel more productive. It makes me feel that I'm really busy.
Hindi, wow.
Diba? So, okay siyang outlet. Diba? So, with that, marami ring mga nag-TikTok this year. Kasama ka ba doon sa nag-TikTok? And I think it was very helpful kasi naibsan yung mga ganon, di ba? Naibsan yung mga ganon, di ba?
Naibsan yung mga ganon, di ba?
Then naibsan yung mga worriness nila sa kanilang mga damdamin. So, unfortunately, sabi nga nila, hindi naman para sa lahat ng isang bagay. And I think TikTok is not for me. Yet, siguro, pero not for me. But it's very good for those people who've actually enjoyed it. And it was a form of entertainment for a lot of us. So, bongga yan for 2020. My number 1 learning, and I must say that this is something that I've learned talaga this year, is gratefulness. Having a grateful heart. Because prior to the pandemic, we're also busy. A lot of things are happening around us. And we forget na to be thankful, to be grateful, diba? This year, I've become extra grateful even for the little things, even for the little blessings, the little act of kindness that I receive from other people. So I think nakakatabay ng puso. And I think maganda siyang dalhin natin for 2021. There are a lot of things to be grateful about. We have a lot of complaints this year. Marami tayong mga hindi natuloy na plans, diba? But if you come to think of it, we're still here. we're still alive. A lot of us are still here and very healthy. We still have our jobs. We still have our businesses. And patapos na yung December, di ba? And we have 2021. So, there's no other way
A few moments later.
but to move forward, di ba? Carry a lot of faith, a lot of hope, and a lot of love. And for sure, 2021 would be better. Actually, 2020 is also better. It's also okay. It's just that there's pandemic. It's memorable. It might not be the best, but if you have a grateful heart with you, di ba, masyado siyang kakaiba, and I think it's a different experience. So, I think it's one for the books, and 2021 is coming. So, I sincerely hope that everyone would be healthy, would be safe, would be blessed, and continue to love one another. So cheers to a fabulous 2021, and I'm still very grateful for 2020. So once again, this is your Divastar, and I'm with you as we all look forward to a fabulous 2020.